She was playing in her room when suddenly something terrifying happened to her. A woman recently posted an extremely frightening video on her account, recorded by a security camera in her daughter's bedroom. The mother says that her daughter stayed awake unusually late that night. While she was playing with dolls on her bed, something terrifying suddenly happened. Let's watch the footage.
Hey, can you play with me? Sure, I'll play with you. As long as you play me, yeah. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, 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 bling. It's fine. Let's go, let's go.
Suddenly, a toy under the bed started operating on its own and began playing the same song that the little girl had been singing. Hearing the toy's sound, the child went under the bed to check what was going on. Moments later, the girl began to be pulled underneath the bed in a frightening manner and started screaming in terror. The mother says she was horrified when she watched what the security camera had recorded. Because of this, she kept her daughter away from the room for several days and closed it off. But on this day, the woman decided to enter the room to investigate. But what happened was extremely terrifying. Let's watch the footage.
We haven't been in the room in the last 2 days. We've been a little scared. Be this scared right now. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The woman found a creepy doll underneath the bed. After that, the doll moved on its own. Terrified, the woman jumped back in fear and immediately ran away from the room. It is believed that this room is haunted by an unseen entity and that it was responsible for pulling the girl under the bed and also for moving the doll. What do you think? She was reviewing the footage captured by her security camera, and what she found was terrifying. The following video was recently posted on Reddit. The woman who uploaded the footage says that she had recently started hearing strange noises coming from her child's bedroom, and she noticed that her child had begun behaving strangely. On this particular night, while her child was alone in the room watching cartoons on the television, something terrifying and chilling happened. Let's watch the footage. When the television screen lights up, a pale, transparent face appears above the chair, as if a small child is sitting on it. Moments later, the face vanishes in the blink of an eye and never appears again, even when the television screen lights up. The woman was overcome with fear when she saw what the camera had captured, and she has no idea what this thing could be. However, many viewers advised her to keep her child away from that room to prevent anything bad from happening to him, as some believe that what appeared was a demonic entity. What do you think? They were playing hide and seek, and suddenly something terrifying happened. This video back to December 2023, and it was recorded by a surveillance camera in the children's bedroom. The man who posted the video says that he and his wife were playing hide and seek with their children inside the house around 9 o'clock at night. At first, everything was going normally. Then something frightening and unexpected happened. Let's watch the recording.
What happened? I know, but we're downstairs.
Heart attack here.
Oh, this is stressing me out.
You're stressed out.
Well, I don't know. I just heard you scream and
You might even change my diaper.
okay.
When the closet door was opened, the man thought that one of his children was hiding inside it, so he stayed standing there, waiting for him to come out. But when no one came out, he opened the closet door and turned on the light inside it, but there was no one there. At that moment, the man felt extremely scared as he realized that the door had opened by itself, and the sound that came from inside the closet was not his son's voice. The couple felt afraid when they reviewed what the camera had recorded, and they found no explanation for what appeared. They believe that what happened was not natural and that the house has become haunted. What do you think? Late at night, a loud scream was heard from inside the hospital. A woman was screaming in terror, overcome with fear, but the reason for her fear was strange. Don't be afraid. This is not a ghost. It's nothing more than an ordinary human being. She was sleeping with her young daughter, but what happened was terrifying. The following video was recently posted by a mother on TikTok. It sparked major controversy and quickly surpassed 13 million views. The woman who uploaded the video says that she decided to place a security camera in her young daughter's bedroom after noticing that her daughter had started behaving strangely. The child told her that she was seeing a frightening person at night and hearing strange sounds. She became scared and no longer wanted to sleep alone in that room. Anyway, on that particular night, while the mother was sleeping beside her daughter, something terrifying suddenly happened. Let's watch the footage. When the mother woke up, she immediately noticed something frightening on the ceiling of the room. Only a few seconds passed before she realized that her daughter had seen it as well and began screaming in terror. The mother was frightened by what she saw, but she managed to control her fear. She hugged her daughter and covered her eyes so that she would not see that terrifying thing. The mother says that what appeared on the ceiling was an extremely frightening face, so terrifying that it cannot be described. After that horrifying night, she decided to keep her daughter away from that room and says that she will never let her sleep there alone again. She believes that the room is haunted. What do you think? He was alone in the room when suddenly something terrifying happened. The following video was recorded by a security camera in March 2024 and was posted by a woman on her TikTok account. She says that her child woke up unusually early at 7 a.m., even though he would normally still be asleep at that time. After waking up, the child began walking around the room and waving his hand toward a certain spot. It is worth noting that the child was still very young and could not speak yet. Then, after a short time, something terrifying suddenly happened. A child's voice was heard in the room saying, "Are you happy?" The mother was shocked when she heard the voice because her child could not speak yet. But that's not all. On the following night, the mother noticed that her child appeared to be pulled by his leg. Let's watch the footage. The woman says that she moved into this house only 4 months ago. Now, she has become frightened for her child and has started thinking about moving to another home as she believes this house is haunted. So, what do you think? He was home alone when suddenly something terrifying happened. In 2022, a man was living alone in his house, was constantly experiencing strange and frightening events. Because of this, he decided to move to another house in hopes of escaping this terrifying nightmare. However, it seems that the frightening entity followed him to his new home, and these disturbing incidents became even more intense and dangerous. But before we show you what happened next, here are some brief clips of what he experienced in his previous house.
This thing's... It's like, well, I guess it has a window too. God dang, that thing's fucking filthy. Hello? Hello? Oh, Jesus. It's just my ladder. Door.
After everything that had happened, the man decided to move into a new home. Unfortunately, only a few weeks passed before strange and terrifying things started happening to him again. The man believes that the entity followed him all the way to his new house.
Just got home, and as I was walking in, I heard some banging noises in here. So that's why I'm setting up the camera right now to find out, what the fuck it is. Max, shut up! There's nobody here. Now I'm against the fucking wall.
Suddenly, the dog started barking, and then a shadow appeared moving on the opposite side. The man immediately went to check, but the shadow had vanished, and there was no one there. After everything that kept happening, the man decided to install cameras to understand what was really happening inside the house. Later, when he reviewed the footage, he was shocked and terrified when he saw this. The man says that he contacted many religious figures and brought them to the house, but without any success. To this day, he still lives in constant fear in his new home as well. So, what do you think? Did a hidden entity really follow him to his new house as claimed, or do you have another explanation for what is happening? The following video was posted on Reddit and quickly gone viral. The person who uploaded it is a wildlife researcher who places special cameras in forests and leaves them there to record animals. The researcher says that he and his team traveled deep into a very remote part of a forest, known for having many dangerous animals. They left a camera there to capture wildlife activity and explain that it would be extremely dangerous for anyone to enter this area alone. However, this time, the camera did not record only animals. It captured something else, something strange and completely different. Late at night, someone or something appeared walking alone in front of the camera in the middle of this remote and dangerous forest. Many viewers in the comments said that its appearance looked unusual and could not possibly be human. They pointed out that it seemed almost transparent, with extremely thin arms and a strangely long neck. If this was not a human being, then what do you think this thing could be? He was in the garage. Then something terrifying happened. The following video was posted on TikTok and quickly went viral. It was recorded by a security camera inside a garage in 2023 in the middle of the night. In the footage, a man can be seen inside the garage with his dogs, cleaning some chairs. Then something terrifying and unbelievable happened. Let's watch the recording.
Es que sí, era bien fea. Quiero salir para allá. Si la atacó Max, si ves ahí está atacando. Sí, se mira. La está atacando.
Y ese rizo para atrás.
Todo como con Tania.
At first, a black figure appeared moving behind a car. After that, the figure began to stretch and grow larger until it resembled a four-legged creature. A moment later, it shrank again and hid behind the car. The man noticed the creature and was unable to approach it. He went inside the house to get something to defend himself with. During that moment, the creature changed shape and began to resemble a human figure before suddenly disappearing. The man and his wife returned, but they could not find anything. The man says that the garage's metal door was securely closed. He also adds that the creature looked strange and terrifying, and he has no idea what it was or how it got in there. So, what do you think was seen in this footage?